Oh, it is 3:05 already? Okay. Well, I'm gonna wait until 5 minutes in the stream. I'm just trying to message someone right now. Be right with you guys. Alright, it's been 5 minutes. Let me just get to advertising. I've got to tell the world about my activities, or else who's gonna know? That one. Uh, Straight. Nope, not that guy. Almost pinged someone. I want to ping multiple people. Let me skip this song. And then I'm gonna post it here. And then and then I'm gonna post it here. And then I'm gonna post it here. Then I'm gonna post it here. And then I'm gonna post it here. Ooh, also my Twitter. Yes, what the heck is that? So I'm getting distracted by Twitter. Ooh. Oh. Oh no. I'm looking at my notifications for Twitter, and it's just also don't worry about all of my tabs. They're perfectly healthy. But there's this guy. I'm not even looking at that one, but there's this guy who follows me. The AI-powered mobile game creation platform. Turn your ideas into games. No coding required. I'm gonna screenshot that. Who is this guy? Oh no. Uh-oh. Guys, I'm a little scared. Oh, that's my Discord. That's supposed to be on my second monitor. Not sure what it's doing there. Um, yeah, this seems sketch. Yeah, this seems sketchy. Good one, Trill. Anyways, today's stream, if you couldn't tell, cooking some tunes and making art. Um, so it's gonna be done. That blah, 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 blah. Don't know what that was. Also, give me 1 second. I want to close my door. Let me lock my door. All right, cool. Oh, I got a concurrent viewer. Heck yeah. Anyways, so like I said, we're gonna be cooking some tunes and making art. One of the things I definitely want to do today is I want to fix up my web my me. You see me right there? I want to fix that. Or will not really fix, but make it a bit better. Because so if I go to this scene right here, you can't see where my mouse is pointing, but I want to kind of like make the border a bit better and maybe do some. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything with the background. I might be able to just stay there. But yeah, so if I open up my Aseprite, let me see. I was gonna try and open up my Steam first. Well, it is gonna open up my Steam first for whatever reason. Not sure why. But if I go ahead and open up Aseprite, which is already running, okay. Where's my dude? I'm all over the place. Like, where am I? Nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. There we go. So, I don't know how many of you know, but I'm working on a new Minecraft series. Where is it? Blockography. And so currently what I have is for the video, so you know how with my videos, how I have these like this outline. I really should probably do it more consistently. But yeah, that's what I kind of want my thumbnail style to be. It's just whatever is in there and then an outline around it. So I want to try and do that for because finish your sentence first, Rio. I want to try and change the border from my face cam because for what's this? I think that yeah. So for blockography, this is the current border that I made for it. So the plan is, mhm, yeah. So I was gonna say depending on the video, I'll have different stuff, but I'll probably just have this border here for just everything, and then or maybe even improve on this border and have that as a default for everything. And then for things like blockography, for instance, I'll have this custom one, because I want to, and I also tried experimenting with it a bit. If I go into GIMP 3.0, and then we wait a few seconds, depending on how GIMP is feeling today. Yeah, if we go here, if we go here, this is like a test shot. This is just a random screenshot. Don't worry. This is no spoilers or anything. But I essentially just tested it with like different so there's like dark images and light images to see if it helps it pop or if it's like too much or stuff like that. And the verdict I've come to is it's pretty good, especially since if I go to my thumbnail tester, is it this one? That I'm not sure. But if I go to, can I What are you doing there? That's weird. Anyways, if I go to my thumbnails, yeah, that one. I think I'm able to drag these because I haven't used this site in a while. This is the site. It's one of the best sites, but it's very it's ooh, hello, what are you doing? It's quite limited in what you can do in terms of so like for instance, I can only like drag new thumbnails in a certain amount of times before it just stops. Or well, before it tells me no, you can't do that anymore. So there's a limit. However, it is one of the best ones. 30 credits? 30 of them. There's a face swap too. Yeah, so this is one of the best ones. However, I can only do this I that blah, blah, blah. So sorry, I cannot speak. I don't know why. I can only do this a certain amount of times before it tells me to stop. Or it doesn't tell me to stop, it just stops me from doing it anymore. But yeah, if I can put it in between a bunch of other thumbnails and be like, yeah, that's pretty good. I think it stands out. Not too much, but it's alright, personally. Personally speaking, I think it's alright. Anyway, so what I want to do is I want to make a border for actually I'll just go ahead and make a border for my videos and for my um Basecamp as well. I'll just do that. The outline, this is it right here. Look at it, it's so small and cool. Um anyways, what's this? 192 by okay, so this is quite literally just 1080 but 10 times smaller. Alright, cool. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm just gonna scale this up. My bad. What are you doing? What's it doing? Cool. Because by default, this is a size that is scalable to really any popular resolution. Because 64 by 36, which um is perfectly scaled to it's like so this was scaled 10 times, so 640 by 360, and it would scale by 2 to 723 to 1080. I'm not sure about 1440, but this is the resolution that is just it's just scalable for everything. For the most popular resolutions, I should say. So that's good. However, where did I go? Wonder. Oh, did I scale this wrong? Did I? Okay, there we go. That's better. And now what I'm gonna do is how big is this? This is 6, almost 7 if you count this one. But yeah, 6. And what's this? This is 3. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's first of all, guess I could just make a new layer to put this on instead. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. All right, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, nice. That lines up basically perfectly with that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do, let me move that for now. I might actually move that inwards. Ooh, I should put, maybe I should put that here as well. I might, because I do actually like this. Yeah. So let me do that now, because that's not too difficult. Joink. And then make a new layer. Put that there. And then make it so that this is not like this. Make it into an actual T. Whoops. So what's this? These are all 3x. Okay, cool. Make this into a circle. How far away is this from the thing? It's 15. 15. Okay, the sizing is good. That's good to know. I don't want that. I want it to be better than that. There we go. That's 9 across. Hmm. I literally just made the same thing. Wait. What am I doing? Something like that, right? Hmm. Hmm. I want this to be down. What's the size of this? It's 11. Yeah, that'll be fine. We just do this. Or I just put it in a box. Does that work? Hmm. The thing is, I don't want this. I feel like this is too much. You know what I mean? But I do want this T and this camera. Hmm. I'll come back to it later. But luckily, right now I do have this. So I can just place this in here. Let's also name these OGT. Looks cool. Thanks. Oh, hey, Slendy. Welcome to the stream. I made, so you know how I have these thumbnails where I have a border around it? What I've done is that for Blocktography, I actually made a custom border for the videos. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to update what I already have for the borders to be a bit more like this. Well, obviously not in style, but I guess look a bit more like this in terms of everything else, I guess. Not sure how to word it. My brain no working right now for some reason. I don't know, I've been trying to speak, but it's just not working. You ever try to speak and then it just doesn't do it? Yeah, that's what happened. So probably, I think I'll just replicate this to an extent. Um, yeah. What's the worst that could happen? And then the worst happens. Everything explodes and blows up in a matter of seconds. So like, no, everything blew up. No. What am I saying? Anyways. You finally get the green. I finally get the green color when I say something. The the green color? What do you? Okay, no, Selene, I'm not sure exactly what you're talking about. Gonna have to explain that a bit more for a simpleton like me. 'Cause I know about the color green. I've seen the color green a few times. You know, like it shows the chat on screen, the names of it. Oh, I gotcha. I wonder if there's a way for me to make it so that you guys can customize it. I know that there's I mean if I go to steam.com real quick. To stream avatars. Yeah, so there's a stream avatar. No, stream avatars, which essentially just it's really cool because you guys get to like have your own characters and have them pop up on screen. That cost 14 bucks or 15 bucks actually. Um, I wonder if there's like a plugin for OBS that does something similar to that because that would be pretty cool. So then you guys would be able to customize. There's probably a way somewhere, but I just don't know. Just don't know what that way is. I don't know. Give me 1 second. Um, is yeah. So then that would be cool. If I could figure that out somehow. Because you know me, I'm a pixel artist. So I could probably make like presets and stuff that could be used for that. Hmm. Actually, I actually don't mind that it's just like bigger, but it's just larger. Actually, no, I kind of do, because it could add a bit of detailing too. Because it feels a little mixely. Now that I look at it. Hmm. You could open your browser and show your tabs. I did. At the start of the stream, I was like, yeah, guys, don't worry about my tabs. Also, welcome to stream, Shell Sharp. glad you could make it a little earlier this time. But I was like, yeah, don't worry about all of my tabs. Yeah. Oh wait, speaking of, I forgot to. Oh, also, there's this guy that follows me now. I'm scared. I'm really scared. Um, but one thing I want to do, I do want to advertise myself on Twitter.com because I have a Twitter, but I barely ever use it. I'm just gonna do that. So I go to my. I did have a thing where I did the. Or should I? I don't know. Nah, I won't do it this time. Right click the plus in the browser. At least use container tabs. I don't know. I don't really wanna. If I just do like YouTube. Then if I wait, how do I use this? I'm not sure how to use container tabs, honestly. You can probably tell me about it, and then I'll try to figure it out later. But anyways, I would like to detail this a little bit. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just placing pixels down and seeing what happens. Hmm. Mhm. Hmm. Oops, wrong button. There should also be tab groups. If you right click the tab, you should add tab group something. I thought it was a is it not a plugin? Oh, can I? To start, send to device, share, open in container tab. So I can open this in container tab. Oh, the flip you mean? It's me though. Hmm? Wait. Okay, I was just making sure. I was wondering why it locked me out. Oops. What's this doing here? Guess it's something you have to enable. Maybe. I'll look into it. Also, since you're here, I might as well tell you. So I'm essentially making outlines. So I'm gonna remake these. Um, Honestly, I might even update the thumbnails. Because I have the thumbnail files, I might just update these. Because there's only like a few of them anyways. But yeah, so I have these here, and for blocktography, I have a custom one that I made, um, which it's almost complete. I might remove one or two elements. Um, but yeah, this is what I came up with it, and then I also tested this on. Did I close the tab? I think I did close the tab. Okay. Thumbnail tester. This is one of the best websites. However, there's a limited amount of times you can upload it. upload a thumbnail. But anyways, I essentially just use this website to get a to see how my thumbnail would look. I mean, I think it looks all right in between everything. It definitely stands out in my opinion. Um, but yeah, I don't know. Um, Size view, yeah, the size is all right. The contrast is all right as well. Also might depend. I might also just like so. This is just a placeholder image in the center, but I'll probably also think about contrast and stuff when I'm making the content inside of the thumbnails as well. But yeah, but what I want to do is in a similar style to this, not in style in terms of like really scratch blocks and stuff, but like I guess how large it is because the main one, the one that I use is a 64 by 32 or 64 by 36, which is I use that because it's very scalable. It's a scalable resolution that scales easily to 720p, 1080p, and I'm pretty sure 1440 and 4K. I'm not so certain about those, but essentially 64 by 36 or 640 by 360 scales perfectly to those. So 7 at 20 it scales twice, perfectly two times, and then 1080 it scales perfectly three times. It's also something that pixel art games sometimes use in terms of the scale of the game. When they're outputting, they would output at 640 by 360 because it scales very well to those other resolutions. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a 1080p one. I just decided I'm just gonna do a 1080p one. Uh, if down the road I somehow have like some kind of 4K monitor or I decide to do 4K thumbnails and stuff like that, then I mean at that point that would be way down the line. So it wouldn't really matter much. Could also use that outline for your yeah, that's forgot to mention that's what I was originally gonna do this for. Was my thing. It was like, you see this? Wait, no, not this. You see this, the outline? I'm gonna change that. So that's what I'm gonna do. But yeah, I will actually want to have some bits kind of jutting out a bit. So let me see what I can do here. Might just extend this to be over here maybe. Don't know what this is, this orange thing. Don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's something all right. Oh, I like that actually. Hmm. Your tabs don't conserve cookies and cache, so when you open, then you aren't logged in. Gotcha. Where does this go? Does this go here? What's that guy doing here? I can't remember where I put my thumbnail. Oh, I put these. I'm pretty sure they go here. I could be wrong though. Important? Nope, that's my school stuff. Where did I put? Eh? Where are you from? Put in folder. Oh, you're in logos. Gotcha. I'm forgetting to put all my stuff. Well, container because they're within themselves, but not from outside them. Oh, gotcha. Wrong folder, dude. Mines. Me. Video outline V2. Did it? I want to make these colored. Let me check that out. See what happens. Yeah, it might have it colored. Actually looks pretty nice. BRB. All right. Don't doubt there. Also, 9 viewers already. Or views, I should say, not viewers. But, you know, pretty cool. 1, 2, 3. So let's have, where is this? That is 11. Okay. Oh, I forgot my keybinds for a second there. Hmm. Seems a little too much. Let me see if I can fix that. It's like this whole thing, it seems. Preview. Although, so these just jet out like 1 pixel. What if I do that for this as well? No. Actually, I think that looks better. A bubbid bid. Dang. Yeah, don't worry about it. It's whatever. Yeah. I feel like these designs are too much. Let's step it back a little. Okay, let's actually try it out and see. Nope, not as a spreadsheet. That is not what I wanted. Let's see it in action. Let's go to my thumbnails. Where are my thumbnails? Where are my thumbnails? Be sure they should be here, unless they're in my pictures folder. Is that where they are? That is where they are. Hello. Is that where they are? Yeah, it is. Okay, let's go to like the limbo thumbnail, for instance. Hello, limbo thumbnail. Everyone say hello, limbo thumbnail. Everyone say hello, limbo thumbnail. Hi, Limbo thumbnail. Let's go to pictures, pixel art, emojis, logos, mine. Where is it? Okay, cool. Also just docks the location of my files. Hmm. If I stop viewing everything, can I do that? I'd like to stop viewing the guides, please. Seems a little techy. I might bring these back a bit. Also, I might make it a bit blah 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 blah. Okay. Don't know what that was. I think it might be out a bit too. It did it this at least with this thumbnail it detracts a little too much from it. What if I where is this one? No, not that one. Is this Portal? Sure. It's totally Portal. Mysteries back. Do I have the thing here? I think I might. Yes, I do. Alright, cool. Trio is back. Let's add this to here. Let's see. I'm gonna blow it on once. Oh, that's what you meant. I thought you were talking about the limbo. I was like, yeah, this is Portal. This right here, this is GLaDOS. And that's Wheatley. That's Shell. And that one, that's G Man. But we don't talk about him. But yeah, it does kind of look like Portal. Peak. Peak. Also, I'll look at your direct message in a second, Ivan. Just figure this out. Unless it's like something super urgent. Well, let's see. And I feel like it's. I feel like depending on what I end up using for the thumbnail, or like the content of the thumbnail, it might be like a situation where they're kind of fighting for attention, where like this is pretty contrasty, but then the thing inside of it is also pretty contrasty. However, compared to this one is more mellowed out. So it might, let me see if I can do something about that. I feel like it's probably because of these highlights. Oh, be right back. All right, I'm back. Anyway, so what was I doing? Right, the highlights. I want to make these highlights a bit less prevalent. What can I do about that? Could maybe do something like that. Or, excuse me, sorry, don't know what that was. Could bring this in a bit. Let's see here. Make the highlight grid like. What do you want me to dither it? Because like at first I was like, huh? Pixel art is grid like. I can't ungrid like the I can't grid like what's already grid like grid liked. Ooh. Actually I like that. What I just did just now, I like that. Did I do it? No, I didn't. Okay. That there. Reminds me of bricks. Now that you mention it, now you say it out loud. Yeah. Anyways, let me see how this would look with it. Let me try to check it out. Now, what if I also do this here? What if they were more so the same? But they're not fighting for attention. I guess. Let me try that. Let's see what happens. Let's mess around and find out, shall we? Hmm. One, two, three. How big is this? That goes to 11. Then got that. That goes to 11. Okay, so yeah, they're the same. Okay, this is 6. And this, yeah. Hi, Mr. Real. Hey, it's Fumi. Welcome to stream. I'm currently making outlines for my videos because blah 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 Harvey blah 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 blah. Did you get all of that? Hope you did. Did you see the background found footage? MC Mod? By Space Jam. It looks so peak. I was going to Discord bot. Yeah, I saw that. Let's just say I was there before it was famous. But yeah, that model looks really nice. Might just keep that like that. That's 2. That's 3. What am I? 1? Why is wait 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. Because this guy's actually 3 or 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one's. Oh, I get it now. Turio, you're baked into my autofill, so when I type T, it fills Turio. That is hilarious. I do kind of want to. I do want to make highlights for this. I also don't want to, because then it might, it might just do something. Hmm. Okay, what I'll do, I'll change these colors. So that there, oops. So this one will be this one, and then this one will be this one, and then this one will be this one. What's this one? What's this? This one, and then this one will be this one instead. Okay, now the contrast should be better. Wait, where am I? True, you're my third favorite streamer. Aww. Aw, jeez, you make me blush. Anyways, this is 3. Okay, that's 3 out. I'm just like, aw, anyways. Did I? No, I didn't. Remember, kids, don't forget. Remember, kids, to not forget. Because when you forget things, you forget things. You don't want to forget things. Okay, I'd say the contrast for that is better than before. Doesn't pop out as much. This is a good thing. So if I export this as that one, yes. Anyways, let's add this to here. Yeah, I feel like that, yeah, this highlight was definitely messing it up. Oh, guys, did you know most people drown in water? What? I watch that streamers, I think there's Travis blah blah blah. Wait, drowning happens in the water? How does that happen? Are you sure about that? What are your sources on that? I kind of want to know. I'd like to know your sources on it. I want to do something with this, maybe. Let me see. Let's see what I can do. Why do I use Photopea or Photoshop? Well, Photopea, for one. Let's go to Photopea real quick. As you can see here, this says online photo editor. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I don't always have internet. And I also like having to save my stuff on my own things. So yeah, I can't really. It doesn't appeal to me because it's online. I can't really use it off unless I can. Yes, well, I'm sure I'm making a version. If I click on this GitHub link. Yes, so this is an unofficial thing. I don't know. It does save in a file. Well, yeah, it saves in a file. However, like I said, I don't always have internet. So it's like I can't really always use this, but with something like GIMP or even with like Paint.net, for instance, I could just use it on my computer whenever I want. Of course, as long as I have power, which is another thing, but that's a different topic for a different day, I guess. But yeah, and also, um, most of my thumbnails are pretty simple in terms of like their compositing, or I mean their external compositing, because like I'm pretty sure this thumbnail was like the most work that I've done in an image editor for a thumbnail. Are you sure? I'd probably use it if it wasn't online and not based. Yeah, that's what I said. So yeah, like for instance, this one, really the most challenging part of this one was just getting these lines. I had to essentially cut these up and then put the have the guides and stuff in in GIMP. But yeah, that's really the most. Let me cancel myself. That's crazy. Yeah, but for the most part, it's quite literally just like my renders or my thumbnails are mostly like renders. Um, which I do the compositing inside of Blender anyways. And then I just put them inside of GIMP to just slap on the overlay, and that's quite literally it. So I don't really need any fancy schmancy software for that. I'm pretty sure, right? If I go to my YouTube channel, yeah. So this was done in GIMP actually. This one is literally just a screenshot with some text and the thing on it. And this is just this. These don't have any thumbnails. Um, this is just a render, or yeah, with the text in GIMP. So yeah, most of my stuff is just like simple. Did you ever do it? Heck yeah, I did. If I go to um yeah, I was about to say, wait, this is this an art stream? Yeah, it is an art stream too. If I go to Blender, and I go to where is it? Pretty sure I have it on my mega.nz. Heck yeah. It is the first thing I did in Blender. I went to the Blender guru and I was like, teach me your ways, pal. I didn't say that to him or anything. I don't know him personally, so I can't really say that. Let me see that render. Give me 1 second. Where is he? If I was a Blender donut, where would I be? Is it in here? Um, um, got it somewhere. If it's not here, because I'm pretty sure I remembered, because it's on my laptop, of course. But I do remember putting it in here somewhere. But I just don't remember where. Hmm. Let me see if I go here. Is it here? Blah 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 blah. Yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, so this is the render that I made all the way back in 2023, apparently. Also, why is this a 1440p? Okay, it's a 1440p render as well. I don't know how I put my laptop through that. Donut. Ivan do I've that happened. Welcome to stream. Donut, yeah, this is my Blender donut. This one was rendered in Eevee as well. This was before Eevee Next, which is the new better one. But yeah, there's these are also some shots from the animation. Where is the animation? Like I said, it's all on my laptop, but I do remember having some of it here. Oh well, I'll probably see if I can get that for next stream, probably. Because yeah, I have found it. Yeah, all of the stuff didn't go in. Anyways, it's whatever. You guys saw the donut. It looks like a donut. um, actually, when I was making this originally, I was actually going for more of a bagel sort of design. That's a lie. I was not. It's a donut. It's a cool. It's an alright donut. I'd say, especially for my first modeling thing, all the way back in 2023. Oh no, I did make another one in 2022. That's why this is labeled 2023. Because I do remember doing another one in 2022. But that's again on my laptop. I'll see if I can get that for next stream. Um, but yeah, what was I doing again? Right. My thumbnails, they're pretty simple. So I don't really need something like Photopea or Photoshop for them when I've got free software like free and offline software like GIMP and Blender. Anyways, back to the grind set. Also known as whatever this is supposed to be. Blender. What if I add a little? Where am I? What is this on top? It is. What is it doing on top? Hmm. Hmm. What if I? Someone says he loves what? Devin says he loves Neo. Hmm? You just made up something. I don't know what you were saying, dude. You're just making up words and stuff. I just want that highlight there. Or do I make it? Hold on. No, because that's too close to the T. So yeah, I'll keep that like so. I might have it. Hmm. Trying to think. No, don't want it to interfere so much with the T. Or I could make it smaller. Could just make it a little thing like that. Hmm. 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 Same. So I have no idea what I'm doing. But I do know that I'm doing something. Just not sure what that something is. What if I have like a funny design on it? Like rap, 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 rap. No, I don't want that. Let's move that back. Hmm. trying to think. Think, Trio, think. Also, I think this is the quickest I've gotten like 17 views on a stream. It might just be me advertising it, but no, well, not there's not 17 people watching right now, but I mean in total, I currently have 17 views, which is pretty cool in my humble opinion. Because you guys know how humble I am. And oh so humble. Anyways, as I was saying, before I got cut off by myself. If I also have some orange in there, feel that, well, nah. Well, I could. Okay, so blue, yeah, blue. Sorry, I don't know what that was. Blue, orange, blue. And then this will be orange, blue, orange. Should probably pull this over a bit more. Honestly speaking, coming from an honest standpoint, of course. Orange, blue, orange, and then blue, orange, blue. Nope, wrong color. That one, please. Thank you. I think that's too much. Yeah, I'll just have the blue and the orange separately. At a nuclear bomb in the. What do you mean at a nuclear bomb? What? I don't. I don't wanna. What does bro mean at a nuclear bomb? What's this guy talking about? Anyways, let's see. I would like to remove the layer, please. I'd like to remove the layer, please. Thank you. And let's try this out. Hmm. Do you want a nuclear bomb recipe? This isn't cooking class. What do you mean recipe? What do you mean? Let me see. I might change this whole thing. Let me see. Let me try something. I don't know, because there's too much happening. Formula? Sure. Not sure as in I want it, but it's probably what it is. Hmm. I feel like there's too much. What if I cut down on... Whoops. Ooh. Wait, I might be onto something. Where'd my blue go? My blue disappeared for a second. To make a bomb, get 5 gunpowder. No! Can't say that! You can't say that, Slendy! I could... What? Oh, AKA Ta'unta. Thought you were saying something. I was like, I could Ta'unta. Let's do the same here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think I actually like this a bit better. There's a lot less stuff, if you know what I mean. Also, I'm gonna do the opposite here. So it kind of looks like it's going inward a bit. Oops, just too far. I would like to apologize. It seems I have yet again made a lapse of my judgment. Hmm. And then I'll do a similar thing here. Well, actually, what I'll do is I'll just replicate that. But here, so it's 1, 2, 2, and then that one. Then so that should be that one, and then that one. All right, cool. Hmm. I'll change this into blue as well. But then it just looks like that. Hmm. Let me think. That inwards. Okay. Trying something. Hold on, chat. I'm attempting to cook. Emphasis on attempts to. Oh, this is really contrasty.
I didn't quite like it.
Unless, excuse me, instead of that, I actually do the highlights instead. Let's try that. The heck? Let's do that instead. Hmm. I'll change that back to darker blue. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it looks all right. Because this is a lot, personally. Personally speaking, coming from a personal standpoint, of course. Hmm. Hmm. Let me think. Hmm. Oh, okay. And then, um, uh, sure, I think that works. Wait, does it? All right. Hmm. Let's try this. I'm locked in. That's why I'm not speaking, because I'm just so locked in. You guys wouldn't even understand just how locked in I am. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, I think I like that. Let's try it on here. Yeah, I think I like this. Then let's go to the what? What's he what is he doing here? Drag and drop. What is that guy doing? What is Mr. Beast doing here? Let's see how this fares. What? Fears? Let's turn off guides. Yeah, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say I like that. I think really the only thing I'd say is that in these actual things, I probably could have made these bigger. Mr. Beast! Yeah, that was Mr. Beast. Okay, well, that was easy. That only took me almost an hour and a half to do. But you know, you win some, you lose some. Anyways, now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to change this to this. Where is it? There it is. Oops. There we go. I've got a fancy thing around me. I'm gonna use this to whoops. This is the new me, guys. Get used to it. So that was fun. What else was I gonna do? I'm not sure if I'm gonna make it to the tunes part, or well, I could actually. I could just start making music now, because that is like the other thing that I was supposed to be doing on stream. Hmm. What do we even have in the in here to make? Because so I've been slowly chipping away at more Blectography OST, which go to a live stream if you want to hear all of these. um, hmm. I also did I might upload, well, I'm not sure yet though, but I made a so for one of my classes, the one of the final things that we had to make was this. Oh, I remember this. I made this. I was gonna have this as an end screen, but then it never happened. I also don't think it would work for the style of my videos. Anyways, Turu, stay on task. What was I saying? I remember. So, For one of my college classes, one of my college courses, the one of the final things that we're getting graded on is so we either had to make a figure collage. Is that what it's called? Collage. Right. It didn't look like this. Um, human figure collage. Yeah, something like this. Right. Either we make something like this, or alternatively, we can make animation. And I think you guys know which one I picked, seeing as I am. I'm a little known animator. Nothing too big. But yeah, so I made an animation for it, so I'd probably just show you guys it. Because it's actually because it took me like a day to do. Not even into like in terms of like total time. It was like 10-ish hours. Animating. Yeah, exactly. Slendy, you get it. You get me. But yeah, I'll show you guys the final thing that I made for it's like 30 seconds long, so it's not none too major. Oops, excuse me. Is it Control F to full screen? No, it is not. What did I just do? How do I full screen? Oh, how do I full? Oh, it's just F11. Okay, well that makes sense. Yeah, so that's literally it. It's just like a 30-second thing. I can show you guys the Blender file as well. Where did I go? There I am. Hey guys, how's it going? I open up a Blender. Let's get that music back on. Where's Blender? There it is. Ooh. Yeah, I'm a bit of an animator. I also made the music for it as well. Well, it's not. It's like it's like a thing. Anyways, um, so if I go to this one, oops, where am I? What am I doing here? Why is this here? Anyways, it's quite literally just some dude walking into a forest. You know, then he hears something. He's like, "What the frig? What the frig?" Or when I try to animate, I can't make something good. Um, I guess it kind of takes time, and also I don't. Even though I'm an animator, I don't do much animating. Like I don't know if you guys know this, but I mean I do. I especially since I have a film that I'm working on, I do it every once in a while. But I don't even practice that much. But I feel like it kind of just takes I guess knowing the principles and how to apply them. And then once you understand them better, you'll be able to understand how what things go where and how things go where, if that makes any sense. Um, and then eventually you'll be able to make some pretty cool stuff. Much better than this, because this I didn't spend much time on this at all. But yeah. You're like, huh? What's a rabbit doing there? Then there's some white glowing eyes. They were red previously, but then I can't remember who gave me the idea of white for like Herobrine. But yeah, so it's literally it. It's just a 30-second animation. Yeah, it is 30 seconds on the dot. And then for the musical part, oh, also this is like I literally just went into Minecraft, and then I went to like a single biome world with just a taiga biome. Just went to like a random spot that looked flat enough, made it a bit flatter, um, and then just essentially placed a bunch of grass and stuff down. You can see all the way back here as well to make the scene a bit fuller. Tree Brian. Tree Brian. No one's told you about him. They keep forgetting to. They forget to tell you about him, but it's just so scary. But yeah, we play it again. So you gotta. Where am I? Hey, stop playing. Stop that. Where? I want to remove myself. Nope, not the screen. Just removed everything. Let me. Yeah, so that's it. Those young kids don't know what we suffered through. Yeah, they don't know nothing. They think they got it where they think they got it bad. Yeah, back in my day, there was Tree Brian, and he, so scary. Also, fun fact about this scene. This guy's actually all the way over here, the side of the scene, and then he teleports over here. So if I play this, let's see, he starts here, and then he gets TP'd over there. It's a fun little camera trick because I kind of wanted to extend this, but I didn't. I already imported and everything. I really feel like going back into Minecraft and extending it myself. So it's just like, I'll pick a random spot over here, maybe next to a tree or something. Yeah. And then I just did this. Anyways, you guys can't hear that, right? I hope not. Anyways, as I was saying, so yeah, I just picked like a random spot in a tree, and then you can literally just TPs. He's here, he's not. Here, not. Here, wow, 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 wow. Anyways, don't know what that was about. I don't know what I just did just now. And then for the music part of this, it was actually pretty simple. 'Cause after I animated, I had a pretty good idea of what I wanted. So I just put this into waveform, and then where are you? Where am I? The heck? Video. Like to show the video window. In waveform, it's pretty cool because you can uh add like videos and stuff to help sync with your music. So I literally just made this little thing. It's just like some strings. Pretty sure this is a. Let's check. Let's check. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah, this is some cellos and strings. This one is a. Oops, that's my piano. Oh yeah, guys, I got an actual piano now. I don't know if you know that or not. um, yeah. Anyways, so yeah, that's just strings, and then this one is what are you? Oh, you're a whatchamacallits. Yeah, marimba. And it's just a very simple. And then that's just this repeated. And then thing for this one with the like the distorted thing, it's quite literally just it's just a simple what's this, a saw wave with some distortion and a bit of reverb. And also for some reason gone down an octave. Why is that? Oh, that's because I have this here. Why didn't I just change them? Huh? So this is repeating the same notes as the this, which is a what is this? A music box. Um, but yeah, that's just repeating the same notes as that, but it's an octave lower. And for some reason, instead of just, control A and then making the notes lower, I decided to just go in here and then change the pitch down an octave. I don't know why I did that. I legitimately don't remember why I did that. Um, but yeah, it's quite literally just this. And then there's a an automation that see this little line here. This controls the volume. You can see like over here if you look over here. See how it rises and rises. Oh no, wait, there's something else, right? Yeah, it has a bit of I guess this is called unison. I guess. And makes it sound a little off tune. So that's another thing I did. Um, and yeah, that's quite literally it. It it is very simple. It did not take me long to do this at all. It's just it's just that's for the holding part, and then this one is just yeah, that's it. And then this one is just it's just that. So yeah. Um yeah, and that's how I made that. Didn't take long to render since it's quite what the. Oh right, this is a fog layer. So one of the things I realized in Blender, when you're doing volumetrics, instead of having so in Blender, what you can do to get volumetrics, of course, is whenever you put something inside of the volume thing, that essentially does like volumetrics and stuff. However, another thing that you can do, because normally what you would do is you would have like a scatter. I think you would have a volume scatter, right? Yeah, you would have a volume scatter, which is this is just made for a volume instead of having like 102, so it's not that big of a thing. Color it a bit, or maybe put in like a thingy, like a noise thing. Um, and yeah, you call it a day. You're like, yeah, that's the volume, which it looks really good. When you use it properly, of course. um, but yeah, or what you can do is you can just use a an emission shader, which is like, if you don't know emission, that's just like something that emits light, for instance. Um, and that's essentially what the emission does. And then you just have it like change depending on noise texture, and then you can just use that as the volume, and it looks pretty good as well, and it's also less expensive than actual volumetrics, which is pretty good. Also, that's what I did for this. It's essentially just that. Um, you can see how, like, yeah, yeah, ding. So that's what I did for that. I think that's really all I did for this animation. Um, yeah. Um, also did um the physics for the lantern is also hand animated as well. It's not the best. I could have definitely used a bit more time, but it works for what it is, especially since it doesn't show up as much. But of course, it could be better. Um, but yeah, and also, of course, I'm using my custom face rig. It's pretty cool. And yeah, I think that's it. Is that it? Yeah. Burp. Excuse me. Hmm. Yeah. Good job, Tario. I say to myself. Um, but yeah, I guess I could probably go into music making, but I'm not sure exactly what to do because I have the owie that hurt a little. Um, 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 let's see. Hmm. Also, cool news. Work on Stasnimis. Oh yeah, right. I should do that. Let me just go back to our direct messages to figure out exactly what I'm supposed to be doing. Um, but yeah, as I was saying, cool news. I am actually sweat. I just noticed that. Aw. Yes, Letty, you said sweat, not sweet. um, but yeah, as I was saying, so I'm actually my semester for college has ended, so I'm essentially on summer vacation until was like no, September, either late August or early September. I can't quite remember. Um, hmm, yeah, but essentially that just means that I'm gonna be able to do so much more stuff because I have so much more time. Also finished all my art assignments as well, which was really the one thing that was kind of holding me back a bit. But I've finished all of those finally. So now, okay, so there it is. Yeah, blah 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 blah. One, an ambient for the swamp. Could have a nature, mysterious feeling. An ambient for the desert. A little bit of intensity, not too much. All. Transformation can feel strength of volume. Though I need another one for the last music. Alrighty. So first things first, I'm gonna go into the actual game. And so this is one of the times, this is one of the few times where I've done like game music, where it's like the game has kind of been made a bit. Whereas before I had to like essentially go off ideas of what the game is. Um, where are you? I'm gonna go to the. There you go. That's fine. Oops. So I want to get like a feeling. I'm gonna go in the game because I want to get a feeling for what Roblox. Are you good? Is is what what's happening to Roblox? I don't know. Lately, my Roblox has been weird, and I don't know why. Okay, I'll just click on that. There's like no changes on the map right now. That's fine. I just want to get a feeling. I got a feeling. Ooh. But tonight's going to be a good night. No chat, this is not a gaming stream. I'm getting ideas for music. Also, let me, afternoon. And go to the, so let me turn on my graphics because I actually, no, I'm going to turn this back up. Let me see. Wait, where's the swamp again? I think it's over here, right? Oh, well, yeah. Also desert as well. Let me think. Let's walk and think, shall we? Blub, 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 blub. Boing, 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 boing. What do swamps normally sound like? What are hold on, wait. Does Terraria have a swamp? No, that's a Fan Ideas wiki. No, I don't think it's Terraria. I did blah, blah, blah. Swamp. Let's see. What is it? The Witcher 3. Let's think. Let's see. Hey, I know this game. This game has a goofy soundtrack. I like that game. Never played it. It has a funny soundtrack though. Let's see. Swamp Songs. I don't think I'll get like stricken. None of all videos are hidden. Probably because of my country. Let's see. Must be Amiens, but also gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Nope. Rocky Swamp. Nope. None of those are what I want. Fine, I'll do it myself. Um, Stasby. Stasby. OST. Oh, right. It is Stasda, right? It is Stasda. Cool. ambient swamp. I feel so. Why did you say that, Vitalux? And also, just like the third account you've. Anyways, let's see what kind of swamp. What kind of swampy do I feel swampy? Wait, never mind. Yeah, don't worry about it, Slendy. Thinking swamps. What does swamp sound like? What's this? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Swamp Tendo? Huh? Hmm. Hmm. Also want to be pretty careful. Me thinking. Hmm. Hmm. Thinking. Give me a second. Or a few seconds. So what kind of tempo do I want? Too fast. It's annoying me. Or wait a second. Give it a. The sounds took a while to load. Oh no, they just. For some reason. Let me see if I can fix that. My thing always seems to be off. That's better. Less reverb. The phone just started going off. Got an idea, I think. I think maybe possibly, probably. And I don't want the espresso strings because they're too that. That also is too that. Let's try it out and see what happens. What's that doing all the way up there? What is that doing? I didn't do that. I did, but I didn't mean to. I mean, I might have done it, but I didn't mean to. I forgot what I was gonna do with this. Maybe. Oh, wait, it says four. It's 4-4. What am I doing? Okay, maybe. Okay, I can try that. Must be one bar each, one beat. Wait, what was I doing? Right. I have to push these back somehow. Is it still playing? Why is it still playing? Stop! What was that? Oh, that's because I put up the release instead of the reverb. Silly tree. don't like these strings. I mean, it says they swell, but too much swell. You know? So I feel like it should be lower an octave because it's small. Hmm. So I heard someone near me earlier. Who was that? Who goes there? Cooking. Let's try I am cooking. Hmm. I just know they have a bunch of atmospherics. Let me see what I can do. Pretty sure Labs has a few ambient stuff, like it's experimental. There should be there's organic textures. There's wind. I don't really want wind though. I just want the rain. No, no, that's not really. Nah. Let's see. What else do we have? Yes. Yep, that sounds like a snowy tundra. That's for sure. It also just forest sticks for whatever reason. All these are very icy feeling, which makes sense because it's literally called Tundra Atmos. Why am I here? Oh, okay. Not bad. Opium? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Not sure what that is. Don't worry, Sluggy, I've got this. Hmm. If I just had that, like, you hear like that thing in the back, you hear that do, but you also hear sounds like a cricket or something. Wait, didn't I have something like that? Oh, it wasn't in here in the Lily Atmos. Yeah, there's a cricket right here. Actually, this might work. Yeah, this actually might work. If I make it like an octave lower, maybe. Metro, please stop. have these a lot more in the back because this reverb ain't doing. Oh wait, there's no reverb on it. Mm. It's so is this going inverted for anyone else? This is like in my right ear, and this is in my left ear. Put my own reverb on it. We don't need no dang reverb. I got my own reverb. Okay, Jess. What was I doing? So this is actually this. I'll do this one just cause. Yeah, that clashes too much. Let me get another instrument. Owie. I heard my ear was. I don't know why I said that. I apologize for saying that. Oopsie doodles, that one slipped. I can make this a little easier. Yep, that's better. Go back. Mm. Yeah, because we get all Minecraft vibes. Hmm. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder those what's it called? I forgot. Instruments, right? Almost completely forgot what it was called. 'Cause I'm pretty sure Contact has some um pretty good soundscapes. Not sure if any one of these would be what I want, but let's see. A lot of these are actually really close to what I want. Hmm. Let me try something. Exchange the cave and crickets for just crickets? Maybe? Mhm. Let's see. Hmm. This is too low. Also doesn't sustain very well. Nothing better, Sony. Hmm. Hmm. Nope. Okay. If I do that instead, so that's not what I want to do. There you go. That sounds better. Yeah. Oh, Trey, you're so good at what you're. Stop talking, Trey. What's, this, guy, yapping about? And same with this one. Thanks. Made it myself. That's what I need. I need it. Labs. They also got a new audio plugin, but it's kind of nah. Oh, let me see how it sounds actually. I mean, not because the thing is, these are more. This is more for like orchestras and stuff, which means that it won't be exactly like dry. Dry meaning that it without like any kind of reverb and stuff, but because like, for instance, these were recorded like in an actual orchestral space, it will have a bit of reverb, which is not always what I want. Oh no, can try. It takes too long to get up to what I want. There's this cool piano that I got as well, which I might actually try and see if switches, blah, 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 blah. What am I saying? My bad. Like I said, I can't speak, but it's a really nice felt piano. Well, it's down like that, you might be able to. Yeah, I'm keeping that down there. And I'll delete that, wiggle that back. And then I get a different, different strings. Can I try cello? Does it go that high? I don't know if it does. It does. I have that an octave lower. Hmm. Idea. Oh, this is the intro. So instead of all that, it'll just be the dum dum. Yeah, I want this, or well, this will be the core, or well, I guess like the chorus, but I want this to be like the intro. And then it goes in. This will be the first chorus. I don't know. One of them. And this will have a bit of difference in this part. Okay, you can stay on there. Um, watching what? Who? Guten Tag from Germany. Hello, Mr. Ender. What is this what I'm thinking about? Does this have legato or not? Let's see. Let's check it better. I think not. Oh, legato. Yeah. So essentially, it's almost like, so for instance, if I play two notes, legato would be like, even though I play two notes, it'll only just play one note. So it only plays one note at a time. That's essentially what legato is. Mm. I want more ambience. Give me more. Rah. Let's see. Synth pads. Let's see what you got. Ooh, I might use this for the soundtrack. Let's add some texture. Don't listen to my music teacher. No, that's good. Hmm. I'm gonna save that for later, maybe. Hmm. Let me think. I might use this. I still release so I can still hear it. Oh no, I think it just has stuff. Wait, I'll just copy and paste that. And change these to the right key. Let me try something. Mm-mm. What does that button mean? Ooh, a new version? Hmm, where is he? Hmm. No, I don't want that. Yo, I gotta go. Nice job on the track so far. Thanks, man. Have a good day. What does this button do? But you don't know this. You're gonna stop that before my eardrums hurt. And you know, I really like when my eardrums hurt, believe it or not. Just leave it as is. Let's turn off that. Like the keyframes from Minimator. Yeah. It's just like the it's just like those. Yeah. Astute observation. Might change this for something else. But what? Maybe? I don't know. Let's try it out and see what happens. Oops. Nope. No. That's not gonna work. What is synth miscellaneous? Let's see what that's about. What are these? Bye, hey, go to sleep. All right, Mr. Ender. Have a good night. No, 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 no. It's all soon to be arcs, which is not what I want. Hmm, maybe. Mm-mm. Maybe turn it down. What is the Hmm. Find something eventually. Not sure when that eventually will be, but it'll be eventually. Just you wait. Hmm. Actually, what I might do. Where am I? Instead of that, because I might repeat this. Hmm. I might change this into something else. I was doing that. Hmm? Is that a hint? Is that how? That sounds off. Oh, contact. There you go. No, I don't think I'll use this. Let's see if I can find something else. only use chimes. I could use something else. Okay. Yeah, I think I like that instrument. I can do. Hmm. I'd say I like it so far. Especially for an hour and a half, or well, for most of that hour and a half, I was just like trying to figure out what I was gonna do. Um, but anyways, I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Uh, like always, if you did enjoy the stream, don't forget to do all the YouTube stuff, liking, if you're new to the stream or if you're watching this as a VOD, some for some weird reason, then subscribe and stuff, comment whenever you wanna. It's up to you. But anyways, without further ado, I will see you all in the next stream or the next video, depending on what comes out first. Knowing me, probably a stream, but who knows what's gonna happen. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed as much as I did. I'm Turiel,